Hey YouTube, not sure if I spoiled this in the title or not. I think I will, and then I'll just open with this. This is gonna be the last episode of Slime Rancher for a little while. I'm calling it a season finale, not necessarily a series finale, because I'll be back to Slime Rancher on occasion. I'll talk about that in a little bit here. I guess I'll start with explaining, you know, why this is ending. Am I going the right way? I thought I would do a little walk out to the glass desert today, to the end where the choice is. Anyway, wow, I'm getting off track already. This is why I wrote a little outline down. So why am I ending Slime Rancher at episode 17? Well, first off, I think 17 episodes is a good long stretch. Like that's a good amount of content. And it actually comes down to content. I'm running out of content is the main reason. Like I'm very clearly in the end game of Slime Rancher now. There's not a lot of new stuff to do, which leaves me very little to talk about, and I'm not that entertaining. So, in the situations where I don't have anything to talk about, you know, it's all on me, 100%. The game's not picking up any slack for me in the entertainment department. And then also there's big stretches in this game of kind of maintenance tasks. You know, filling the feeders, collecting crops, collecting plorts, selling plorts. So there's already a lot of gaps, alright, and there's a lot of dead air, and that means I gotta have longer recording sessions, because everything I cut out, you know, shrinks the length of the video. So you look at, like, I don't know, some of the other games I've played, and some aren't released yet, because I didn't like the way they came out. I'm gonna take another swing at them, but of the games that I've played so far, most of them, you know, you sit down and record a half hour, and that'll boil down to like 20 minutes. Alright? And even in the start of Slime Rancher, I was doing like 35-minute recordings, and they were boiling down to about 12 minutes or less. And then they started getting real short, and that's what made me bump up. I'm recording an hour of Slime Rancher now. Oh, I was out of juice. God dang it. Well, this is going to be a long trip again. Why did I decide to walk out here? I don't know. So there's longer recording sessions, and then because there's more of those gaps that I have to edit out, there's longer editing time, because that's more footage to, you know, sit back through. Because for every second on YouTube you watch, I've probably watched that 3 or 4 times till it gets up there. And then there's more transitions to add because there's more cuts, so that adds a longer editing time. And then there's a longer rendering time because there's more for it to think about. Whoops, walking into a wall. You can tell when I walk into a wall, that means I've looked down at my outline to make sure I haven't rambled my way past something like an idiot, because that's a thing that I do. But we will be back, because Monami Park, the developers of this game, there you go, that's much easier to say, have already like 3 major updates, like expansions planned for this thing that they're just working on. And oh, it's because I'm sprinting the whole way there. That's why I was out of juice and then died like an idiot. That's alright, I might need all this time to get through this. So they have 3 major expansions planned already that they're working on that will come out, and I'll be back. You know, I'll be back to play those on this save file. We'll call those new seasons, you know. They've recently teased more, which must mean it's close to being done. Ogden's Wild update, which brings saber slimes. So we're up to like I assume those are saber-toothed cats, which means we're up to like 3 different kinds of cat slimes now, which is funny to me. They're adding casual mode where there are no tars, and they're adding a whole new area, the wilds. So there'll be a whole new region to explore as well. There we go. Alright, let's not sprint through here like an idiot like we did last time. And then a little bit after that, there's the... Where am I going? It's this way. There's the Mochi's Megabucks update, which is the one that finally adds those drones that I've been just salivating over since I first read about them. So they add automation. You can have drones that you assign to different tasks, and they just do them. That'll be really interesting. They're adding a revised version of 5-Day Rush, which is something I've not done yet. That might be another thing I could do, you know, for this game on YouTube, would be 5-Day Rush. It's a thing where, like, you race to get as much score as you can in 5 days, as many points as you can, and then they grade you different ways for doing different tasks. That's adding Quicksaver Slimes in the Mochi Megabucks update as well, and the Nimble Valley area. So, again, a whole other new region is coming to the game. Where do I go to get to the new door around here? It's this way, right? Yeah. And then after that, there is the Victor's Experimental update. There's not as much information about this. I feel like, you know, they're going to flesh these out more as they get to working on them. So that's why there's only 2 bullet points for this one. They are adding survival mode. So maybe there's only 2 bullet points because that's going to be a lot of work. Survival mode to me implies that you need to collect food and you need to eat and drink. And it's less of a sandbox. Like, you got to keep yourself alive on top of, you know, farming your slimes and everything. So that's going to be fascinating. Oh boy, I forgot I needed to navigate up through this, huh? And then there are Slimulations, which... there's not much information about that. It sounds... apparently you're going to be collecting information in a virtual environment. I don't know what that means. Like, digital slimes that he wants you to experiment on or do different things with. I don't know. That's what's coming, though. All of those things. So, you know, I'll be back to play those. We've not seen the last of Slime Rancher. But we have seen the last of Slime Rancher for now. Because I kind of want to move on to other games. And hopefully... It really sounds like I'm just being lazy. Like, oh man, it's so much work to play this video game and to edit episodes of it. I mean, part of that is because one of the things about YouTubing is I've now turned video games a bit stressful for myself, just a little bit. Like, there's expectations and there's responsibilities that come with it now. Which is not a terrible thing, actually. Because I don't know, I'm pretty bad about buying games and not beating them, not playing them as thoroughly as I could. And this is definitely forcing me to, which is interesting. Like, if I wasn't streaming Dark Souls 3, I don't know, maybe I would have left it unfinished like I did Dark Souls 1 and 2. And maybe my stream of Dark Souls... Oh, right, you have to go back here and flip the switch. Just breaking open that door. And maybe my stream of Dark Souls 2 will actually make me finish that game. We'll find out. The other thing is, like... I'm trying to make interesting content. And I did touch briefly on the fact that, like... The thing about the dead air in this game, the maintenance tasks and everything that I want to cut out, is... It places a lot more, So there's like a balance between interesting things about the game and interesting, you know, thoughts and things about me, the player, the person playing and YouTubing for you. So there's a scale between them, and at certain points in this game, it is flipped the entire way onto my end, like all the work's on me. And I'm not that interesting of a person. I also don't have a big enough following. You know, I don't have any fans. I got some friends and stuff that watch me play. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all of you, by the way. Thank you so much. I can't believe that there's people that just want to watch me play video games. Even a dozen of them. Like, that's ridiculous. And it's cool. Oh, it's warming up over here? Or is it just naturally warm and I'm not used to this coloration? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't have much going on in my life. There's not that much interest, you know, in... Oh, this is what happened to me today. Or this is what I think about this topic. So, or at least I don't think. So I don't like situations where that balance between the game entertainment and the me entertainment is 100% on me. I'd like the split, you know. If I can have funny remarks about what's going on in the game, that's okay. That's all right. Needing to have something completely non-game related to talk about over top of the 500th time I've run around and sold all my plorts that I've saved up in silos. That's not that kind of entertainment I want to do right now. So, again, it'll be better once there's fresh new content for this. Just trying to make my way up to... So I think the thing I want to do today is we're gonna try that choice that it presented me a couple episodes back, like 2 episodes back, or just 1 episode. Wait, do I have the blue treasure cracker? What is this? Oh, that's the map node. That uncovered the map of this area. What's this area? Oh, I was there in the dark. This is where I got ate by, these guys. Yeah, and then I edited in a little clip of my onion video up in the corner. Because their crunch reminded me of it. Did I read my star mail from Casey? Gosh dang it, I've had a star mail waiting for me all this time I should have started with. Oh well, here we go. Oh, hey, there's some puzzles here. I hope this doesn't, like, permanently kick me out of the game once I pick one of these. That's problematic. What if this really is the end of the save file? I'll have to... Alright, which door is which? 2 doors. Beatrix, life is filled with moments where there's 2 doors. I know I've read this before, but I'm going back over it. And you can only choose one. Came to the far, far range because the search for the unknown is in my bones. And in time, even 1,000 light years from Earth wasn't enough. So I searched for secrets within the ancient ruins that led me here. This place was my ticket to go even further. But which door is which? So one of these doors represents, love and stability, and one of them represents, like, like, exploration and fun. Or something. These ruins are actually great engines that allow for travel through space and maybe even time. After years of study, I knew how to activate them. And I alone would be the first to cross over into the true beyond. It was the ultimate adventure. But then there's the other door. I met Thora and fell in love. What are the chances of that? She had a piece of my heart, and the universe had the other. 2 doors, Beatrix. Shit, man. I mean, they both... Okay, so one of them goes up around a cave, and then you're at, like, this little rock thing, and one of them goes through to a teleporter. You know what? We're going up around the rock thing. Maybe Casey's there waiting for us. Wait, no, that's the teleporter one. No. Wait, what? How does that... That looks completely different from the map. Switch. Where's this one go to? Is their map picture just backwards or something? What? It's the same door! God damn it. I chose my door. I went back to the ranch and promptly sold it. I packed my things and took a tour of this beautiful land one last time, leaving all these little notes for you. It was time I said goodbye to the life I had. My hands and feet tingled as I approached this monolithic warp terminal. What lay ahead of me was an adventure unlike anything I had ever known in my life. I stepped onto the platform, my heart racing. But there's like a rocky section above this. Y'all are seeing that, right? I'm not a crazy man. I mean, I might be a crazy man, but y'all are seeing this, right? I guess that's not... See, that to me, this little overhang looked like a bridge. Like I was walking up and around, and then over onto this right section, and I would meet somebody there. But these are the same door, and you ain't got no choice but to go through here, so... Here we go, I guess. But I didn't go. I had packed for a new adventure, but it wasn't going to be beyond space and time. So I said a little goodbye to what it could have been and headed to Thora's ranch. I'm looking forward to hearing the sound of those wind chimes. I've never been in love before, never known anything like it. It's time I got to know what all the fuss is about. So good luck to you, Beatrix. Always remember to use your head, but let your heart do the thinking every now and again. It might surprise you. Huh. So I guess we're not warping out of here? Because maybe does this thing only activate once we have all the fountains activated? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's broken. How do we activate this? Wait, 2 of these are broken. 3 of them are fixed. Do these correspond to anything? Can I go up there? I mean, I gotta try, right? Whoa! Alright, let's just sit here. Oh, the jetpack recharges. Slowly. But surely. Up, 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 up. Ah, we've hit a cap. Can't go any higher than this. That's dumb. Well, what the heck, man? Wait, what is this? Is there a puzzle in this room or no? Bunch of slimes. I mean, that's clearly a teleporter beam, but... goes nowhere. So, there's little things in here. I guess we head back. That's a little weird. Nothing came of it. Nothing came of that the choice that I had to make. I'm a little perturbed. Well, I'll meet you guys back at the ranch. We'll read some star mail, and we'll spend this 205,000 you might see. That's right, 205,000 new bucks. I sold a lot of plorts. I had a lot of test recordings to do. Hey, here's a spot where I talk about my life, right? I mentioned this briefly in the latest Card City Nights 2 episodes, but I record in my bedroom. That's where I have my computer at, my monitors, my audio equipment. And we moved it all around. We did a little bit of spring cleaning in the fall, because we didn't do any spring cleaning in the spring. And, you know, it's just nice to rearrange things every now and again. Get a little fresh layout, you know, break up the monotony. Where the hell am I supposed to go? And, everything got moved around. I wasn't sure of my audio settings anymore. I think something got bumped on the audio interface. So my sound has just been all hellish. So I needed to do some, test recordings to get all that back on track. And so I sold a lot of plorts during those test recordings. Just me rambling over the sounds of, not over the sounds, over the, activity, I guess. Selling a bunch of plorts. Hey, so I need mosaic plorts for this section. And then we could see if that actually fixes the teleporter. Because there's plenty of flowers around here. I don't know where the fountain is, but... how the heck do I get out of here? It's like around this way, I think. You don't have enough juice to make it there, though, now. Arg. Okay, but that's definitely a teleporter, right? Come on. What? Okay, so your stamina doesn't recharge while you're in the map menu. That's a lesson we learned today. Cool. Star mail from Casey. Life is different now from Casey. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier. And when I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl that I know, you're happy out there on the very furthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunsets over there are as gorgeous as they are over here, and that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realize the last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix, LeBeau. And I'm happy to know that maybe one of these stars I see up there in the sky is you. Oh, we didn't get together, guys. Alright, well let's drown our sorrow in spending money. New chroma, new slime trophy, new chroma. Tank Ultra Booster. Heck yeah. Oh wow, I actually need a lot more cash to get those. What's the Tank Ultra Booster, though? We'll buy the Treasure Cracker. And then I think we also got, like, a Major Gordo Snare blueprint. A master one. Does the Tank Ultra Booster make my stuff reload faster? Let's find out. It didn't make the tank any bigger. And I can't tell if that reloaded faster or not, to be honest. Master Gordo Snare. Need a lot of Spiral Stream, a lot of Hexacomb. Guarantees a Gordo who favors the food used. Neat. Well, we need what now? We need Hexacomb, so we need an Advanced Apiary. I'm gonna need Honey Plorts. We need Spiral Streams, so we need Pumps. And, oops. And I think that's it. Can I build a basic apiary? No, because those also need Honey Plorts. You're gonna regret nuking all those honey slimes you had, aren't you? Oh, hey, we have new star mail. Another tour. Hey B, there's another tour coming up, and I have a feeling that this will be the one. So here I am, packing my bags and thinking of you. Maybe this is how it felt when you were leaving on your big adventure. Lots of excitement, lots of butterflies. And even though I know you're so far away, I keep thinking that maybe I'll catch you somewhere out there in the crowd. If that ever happens, I'll promise I'll sing a song for you. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh. That day, Beatrix took a moment to reflect. What? She thought about Hobson and Thora and the adventures she'd had exploring the far, far range. Holy crap, guys, we got plot. But most of all, she thought of Casey and wondered where life would take her next.
Oh, please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news. Just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away.
Oh my goodness, we got credits, guys. I mean, do I cut these and talk over them? Do I let them roll? Oh my god, I love the honey. I love the. Okay, I need to come back to the credits and get a screenshot of that honey plort moon, or honey slime moon. That's awesome art. Why has that not been my background the entire time? Engineering, Matt Kramer. Well, I know it'll be the outro background and the thumbnail background for season 2 of this. I hope I have permission to use this music on YouTube and I don't get content ID'd or copyright strike.
So please don't say that you go. My heart can't bear the news. Just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light
Spaceship.
years away. If you do, oh, if you do.
I love this credits art.
Well, I'm just sitting here gazing up at.
I wish I had this. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if the honey slime moon is long enough, I might be able to just use a video of it as the outro background. We'll have to see. I wonder if this art is out there. Oh, it's parallax though, isn't it? So there's like 2 layers of it. I wonder if the art's out there though without the credits scrolling. I think I will leave the whole credits in here. Just because, you know, that's respectful to do. These people worked hard on this. I'm actually one of those guys that sticks around at the end of a movie and sits through the credits pretty often. Depends on how much I liked it. Usually, though. Unless I'm in a hurry. Cut that part out. For every pioneer on a new frontier, be brave. Be bold. And stay wiggly. And we're back. We're back on the ranch. Star mail received from Hobson. Well, snap. Hello, Beatrix. I just wanted to say thanks for taking care of the old ranch. I know I left it in a bit of a sorry state from what I hear. Oh no, I know I left it in a bit of a sorry state, and from what I hear, it's looking mighty fine these days. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy knowing it's in such good hands. As a little thank you, I've activated 3 secret vaults that I built years ago to stash a small fortune of mine. I'd always planned on using it as walking around money in the great beyond, but I ain't needing for that no more. But you know me, I like a good adventure. I'm not telling you where the vaults are located. Go explore. What? We got secret hidden vaults? Are they on these islands? 1, 2. Well, that's a little challenge, isn't it? I don't know where I haven't been. I feel like me just wandering around looking for them isn't that great of content, though, so I might actually look those up. Alright, I looked up the vaults, and we're not really missing anything. They're just full of gold slimes. So, unless you want, like, I would just be farming a ton of cash, really. What did that tank booster that I got do? Curious to know. Oh, it makes me hold more. I can hold 100 things now. Oh, that's gonna make this so much easier. Let's see here. Oh my god. Yes! I will be unstoppable next season. That's right, I'm still doing the season finale. Those vaults don't seem worth going to. I'm sorry. It's just a bunch of gold slimes in them. So, when I come back with the next update, we'll take a peek into those maybe. But hey, you know, thank you so much for watching Slime Rancher. You know, whoops, wrong button. That's a great way to sign us off. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll find some other, I guess, sandbox kind of game to fill the Monday slots. I don't know. It seems like this is the kind of game that should go here, because then I got a couple different kinds of games. I got Heart City Nights 2 is essentially a visual novel, but also kind of a strategy game. And then we got Slime Rancher that is kind of it's really, well, no, not kind of, it's a sandbox survival kind of game. And then I got Destiny 2, which is a first-person shooter action. But I don't know what'll be. I don't know what'll be here next Monday. But thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you tune in for that. See you next time, YouTube.